this 2.5 years and it's still like, what is happening?
Oh, and there's so many changes though.
I know. Okay, here we go. There we go. Much better. Let's see. Hello, hello. Test. Hi. Hello. Hello, hello. Awesome. Okay, we're on.
Yay!
Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Heather here, and I am joined by Colleen Lindberg. And today what we're going to do, Colleen is, we just recently met, and she's actually new to the Coachella Valley.
I am.
From Canada. And today what we're going to be doing, she is a business consultant, business coach, marketer, entrepreneur, and we connected because it was kind of like at a fortuitous time because I have all these like ideas and different avenues in my business and like the way that I make money as an entrepreneur. And when we met, we met at a marketing 101 like seminar thing. And, I had my camera and I was talking about video, and then it was just like, hey, we're kind of on the same wavelength. Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to see if, what she thought of like how I'm doing everything, because I think the one thing that I have learned is you can't really coach yourself.
Yeah, it's
hard. Really hard to do it for your own business, but hey, like I can do like content strategy and all this other stuff for other people, but just like you just get caught up in your head and stuff. So yeah. Colleen, can you tell everyone a little bit about yourself, your background? Where can people find you? What do you do? How can, services you offer and stuff like that?
Yeah, sure. So I am a business consultant / coach. So there's actually a difference between both. So consulting.
See, I didn't even know that. There you go.
Consulting, you would go in, create an action plan and then potentially leave, help duplicate some processes if that's what the company needs.
That's consultant?
That's consultant. And then a coach goes in and actually creates accountability and holds you accountable, does the same type of strategy stuff, but it's in a different manner. So they're in the hunt with you every single day, where a consultant usually oversees it or is more like arm's reach away, where usually when I'm coaching people, it's like I'm in it with you. Like I call it like we're partners in this endeavor. So yeah, it's been 8 years. I started.
Cool.
Yeah, I started the business just throwing mud up against the wall like everyone else does as entrepreneurs. We're gonna figure out how we're gonna make this work, and poosh, there it is. And
awesome.
Over the years, it's refined. So now, like the main sweet spot for me is taking an entrepreneur's business from like A to Z. So I go, you're having some success now, you've been doing things, you figured out where your niche is or what you really want to be doing, and now it's like, how do we scale it to get to where we really want to go? So that's kind of where my sweet spot is. So
that is awesome.
So how we met, obviously, you said at an event.
It's so crazy.
She's like, do you want to come and like do this with me? I was like, yeah, like let's do this.
Cool.
So I know minimal amounts of information about you, which is even cooler.
Yeah, and that's what we were excited about, because I think it's a cool challenge for both of us.
Yeah.
How did you get into it? Like, is this what you were doing like before, or did you always have an interest in business?
Yeah, I started my first business at the age of 12, running a babysitting company. So I started babysitting, and then I got too busy, so I found other babysitters to contract the work to. I wish I would have known about percentages of like taking percentages from their like wages to actually create income from them. But I'll teach that to my girls and my kids or whatever, if I ever have any when I grow up. I grow up. And then I always was like in jobs where I'd get promoted, managerial. I'd walk into companies as an employee, change systems around, improve systems, and then I'd work myself out of a job because I would get bored and be like,
you were done.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Took it from here to there. Yeah.
Yeah. So 9 years ago, literally in July was the eighth year anniversary, I met a mentor who said, hey, come and help me run my 4 companies. And one of them was a personal development company. So I'd fill seats, we do coaching programs, business consulting, team building, an index that I use in some of my consulting work, he was certified in, and that's how I started my journey into like business consulting and coaching. And then,
how cool.
Yeah, a year later he moved on to a new path, and I was like, I'm not game going that way, I'm going to go start my own business. So I literally had $40 in my wallet going, I have no idea what I'm going to do, but all I know is I love all these things and I'm going to go figure it out. So that was
how cool is that?
How it started.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Hi, 7 Blessings, tuning in. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments at any time. We've got it up here, so happy to answer any questions that you guys have for either of us. And of course, the more that I hear about Colleen's story, the more questions I have for her that don't have to do what we're going to be talking about. But I can't help myself. I have a question because my thing is digital literacy. Basically, you know, I was working at a private school. So this is my background.
Yeah.
Marketing communications, 10 years, mostly nonprofit and education.
Nice.
And specifically at the school, I realized that, hey, no one was teaching these kids like how to use these digital media tools positively and productively. And if anything, we were telling them to get off their phones and all, you know, all the dangers of the internet, which is totally fine. But I was like, well, how do we, like, this is going to be the world. This is going to be the economy. How do we make sure that they have that confidence and that like savviness? And so I set off on a journey to try to promote digital literacy. I started with like creating a curriculum for that school. And then I was like, you know, that's like, I don't know, it was a private school, 100 something kids. Yeah. And I was like, this needs to be taken further. If I can figure out YouTube, that's where the kids are. So I'm going to try that. Okay. And basically it's just been 2.5 years of me trying different things to help people become digitally literate, not just teens, but just anyone. Everyone. Yeah, everybody, because it's new for everybody. Yeah. And so that's me. And the question I want to ask you before we get started is, have you seen a difference in your 8 years of doing this, the impact of digital media on business, on the way that you do business, on the way that your businesses have done business? Yeah. Because of digital media.
Like I believe and firmly believe that every single small business that opens up a business, whether it's mom and pops, brick and mortar, home base, doesn't matter what it is you're doing, you need to become the expert in that field. And in order to become the expert, you have to have expertise and presence. So that means not just a website anymore. That means not just like the flyers you put into mailboxes. That means video content, social media content. All of it has to be reflective of it. Whether someone links on your Facebook page or not, they search you up. All of a sudden, all of these modalities are there for them to be able to see that you're there. They see reviews in all different aspects. There are all these kinds of stuff. So,
and that's credibility. Huge. Yeah, that's like legitimacy. That cultivates relationships before they even walk in the door or before they pick up the phone. Yeah, all of that.
Yeah, and it proves the model out. So over the years, like 8 years ago, a lot of this stuff wasn't that big in my mind because I was playing in a small arena, didn't know a lot about this stuff. And then as you start to kind of grow in life, you're like, oh, what is this thing? Yeah. So I know we're on YouTube, and I apologize to all the YouTubers that I'm about to say this, but the second IGTV launched, I was like, I am vowing to do an IGTV every single day since this like platform is launched. Because you do not know.
So curious.
Yeah, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know where it's going to lead. So I have every single day, no matter what. How has it been? It's been good. So I've been getting a lot of people liking the videos that I don't have like reach to. I can put like links into the description in IGTV to send them somewhere. So now I'm like, okay, now I got to make sure all my online platforms are up and running for free content. Like, I'll be able to tell you once I get the whole system in place. Yeah. Right now, I'm just like, just keep getting content up. Like, keep sharing value. Keep positioning things, and they're short videos, but they're done every day. So every day I do one on whatever is happening in my life today.
Do you do them at the same time?
No. So I do them, like some nights it's like, shit, it's 8 o'clock and half of my time zone is already asleep because I'm from Eastern time zone. I'm like, oh, well, they'll see it in the morning maybe, you know? And I'm like, you know, because I'm like, I'm living in two worlds right now because I moved from Canada, from Toronto. So it's like Eastern and like Pacific time zone. I literally have two brains going, okay, my time is this. I can fit you in here. Your time is there. Let's do a call at that time. So it's been interesting, but
how interesting. That's so funny because I just recently went to like a YouTube creator meetup. Yep. And we were talking about Instagram TV and we were asking each other, all right, so diversify, you know, Facebook, is it Twitter, is it Instagram? Yeah. And overall, it just, I don't know if this is a YouTuber thing. Yeah. But no one was feeling Instagram TV. But that's why I love, maybe it's because we're so caught up in YouTube that we're like pish posh, so nothing can be more better than this or whatever. Yeah. But
I'm testing it, so we'll see how this all rolls out. So I'll keep you posted.
I would love that data.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted.
I'm very curious. So you know, vertical, it's so weird. It's weird to me.
I know. It's so, and I do on Sundays. I do my YouTube. I always did a Sunday YouTube video, so I still do it every Sunday. Oh, cool. So I like take my YouTube video, do my YouTube video, and then I have to put it through like an app to make it vertical so that I can actually post it on the IGTV
right. See,
platform.
that's what I was thinking about doing something like that too.
Yeah, and you have to then you create banners and stuff, and then you do it kind of that way. But I like and appreciate doing vertical if I'm doing vertical, or horizontal if I'm doing horizontal. So if you're not in the flow, it's going to confuse a lot of people who are trying to just get a presence somewhere.
Exactly.
So it's like we really have to be strategic and pick the modality that they're going to use.
Yeah.
So
Hi,
Carissa.
Hi, Carissa. So Carissa is my accountability partner.
Nice. I love that.
She is, we've actually been friends since first grade.
Okay.
And she is an entrepreneur, like out of the group of girls that we grew up together. She was the one who like, you know, we all went off to college and she like was starting a business and all these things.
Yeah.
She's been immensely helpful with my freaking ADHD-ness.
Yeah.
And like trying to check in with me and stuff like that. She runs 4 businesses. One of them is a restaurant. She has a graphic design business. I know there's 2 others, but I can't think of them right now. But she's just had all different kinds of, she's also a real estate agent.
So she's a serial entrepreneur.
Yeah. And actually, if you guys are on Twitch, I haven't like really pushed Twitch at all on YouTube, so here it is. If you're on Twitch, Chris and I are going to stream our accountability session on Twitch tomorrow, because I've been streaming to Twitch every single day this month. I'm just curious about the platform.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, it's like that, you know, like Instagram TV. You can do Instagram TV, fill me in. I'll do Twitch, I'll fill you in.
Okay, perfect. And then we'll come together
we'll come back
in information. Well, we can't do it all, and if we do, like, it's hard to manage.
It's insanity, totally. And then you just, like, everything blends in, and you go crazy. So, okay. How do I do this? What's the best way
so I think, so just so you guys know, like, here's what I know about Heather. I know that she is a YouTuber. I know that she teaches 101 YouTube, like how to do YouTube. And this is what I made up about what I know about her. I know she started the business like sort of 2.5 years ago, or this experiment she went on.
Yeah.
Because I saw that one video, and then I saw her video on like Stitch Fix, and that was the only videos I watched. So like I don't have any other info, and I know she has an online program because I did go to her website to see that she offers an online program. So that is literally all I know about her and her business model, and that she's doing like a talk at the Coachella Valley Women's Business Center next week. And that is, that's all I know. Really, that's all I know.
This is why I'm so interested.
Yeah.
So, how do I explain this? Let me preface this with, I haven't been able to get off the ground. And I get that as a startup, it takes a long time.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't have a business background. I didn't know any entrepreneurs growing up, so I had to just figure it out, first of all.
Yeah.
I didn't even really know what I was creating. That's the thing. You know, like I felt like if I had known that I was going to like teach people how to play basketball or something like that, like something really tangible and practical, it would have been easier, but I didn't know how to make people digitally literate.
Right.
So like you said, my main thing is I have this online course, 0 to YouTube Hero. Now the problem is that a lot of people want to learn YouTube for all different kinds of reasons. Yeah. So I haven't been able to find like a niche, a target audience. You know, I use Teachable, the platform Teachable for my course. And there's other people on there that are so insanely niche specific. Like, I don't know, they teach, you know, I don't know, knitting to like 35 to 40-year-olds who live here and are interested in this. Like, it's so niche. And
so what do you teach in the course? Like, let's go there first, and then we might be able to break that down at least.
So the course is 0 to YouTube Hero, and I feel like it teaches you how to set up a channel, the basics of how to make a video, like a YouTube video. But it also goes over branding and storytelling. And I feel like those other things about having an online presence that people don't consider when they're starting a YouTube channel, because I think a lot of people think it's just like, how do I make a really good video?
Yeah.
But there's like the community building. I talked about monetization a little bit. Pre-production, production, post-production, the uploading process, optimizing your videos and stuff like that. So it's pretty comprehensive. But I wouldn't say it's for people who have already kind of dove in. Okay. You know, because I feel like for them, they're willing to figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's more for like, hey, you know, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel. I need, one, someone to tell me that I can do this, and two, I need the like step-by-step guide.
Logistics,
so so that I don't have to sit here and figure it out. I just want, you know, the A to Z. Let's go. Cool. All I have to do is this. She tells me I can do it. Awesome.
Okay. So what if we were, don't mind my context.
It's $200 by the way.
Okay, that was just, well, I kind of figured it probably was in that range, and if it was like 2,000, I'd be like, okay, let's have a conversation about this. But so firstly, I figure, and how this is, it's like the branding of this program needs to be, have you ever thought about doing a video on YouTube? Want to know how? Question mark. Like that's exactly what this is pushing at.
Yeah. Let me show you my sales page too.
Okay, sure.
Just so you can tell me what you think.
Yeah, so it's a...
And then it's so funny because this is my promo video.
Yeah.
That Teachable ended up even using in like one of their how to create a promo video seminars.
Yeah.
So and I'm
so
like,
funny.
I feel like I'm doing everything right.
Yeah.
But it's still like, I have yet to make a sale.
Okay. So like
in the past like 2 months.
Where else are you, like, what are you promoting? Where are you promoting it?
Yeah, see, that's
okay, yeah, so
that's where I need work. That's where I probably need help. So,
yeah.
Okay.
Isn't there YouTube ads?
Yeah, but then
I don't know a lot about. I know about Facebook ads. I don't know a lot about YouTube ads.
I don't know anything about YouTube ads actually.
Okay,
but I know that there are some.
So that would be one.
There are things. Yeah.
One suggestion. Firstly, what we would do is let's look into ads. Like you can do Facebook ads for super cheap. Like you could just put a budget aside for them. Target them like from an entrepreneurial side. Like we're looking for business owners, obviously, a lot of people. Like that would be the main target, I would think, from a small business ownership side that we would be targeting to start. You know, like you get the Joe Blows that just want to start up a channel just for fun to do surfing videos or whatever. Then they'll come through on that automatically, like they'll find you. But I think we really need to start pushing it out.
So like, you really think entrepreneurs stick out to you?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Because all the time I hear people going, yeah, I think I need to start that YouTube thing.
Okay.
You know, and it's like...
That's great feedback because I don't... Like, okay, when I'm out in the community networking, everyone, entrepreneurs and business owners, obviously, because it's business meetings, but they're kids.
Yeah.
They're teenagers that are, I don't know, 12-year-olds. Like, oh, you know, they're playing with videos, but I'd like someone who I could trust to teach them how to do it right.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is
so
so
that's
annoying
like an offshoot.
because that's
it's
like
an offshoot market. So that's just, here's your bonus. You know, so that's the bonus.
So you think I should target
100%. So you stand in the space of entrepreneurship and of small business owners, and you're saying, I can teach you how to get presence on YouTube. First thing what you're going to do is you're going to register for my course. You're going to take the course. You're going to implement all the strategies I say. And then in that, you're going to get a discounted 1-to-1 fee for a one-off shot at an hour with me at... So let's say you charge $250 an hour. You're going to charge them a $150 an hour.
Got it.
So they're going to get a discounted rate to talk with you about the questions that they have, to get your input on their strategy, to help them create their content calendar, and all of that. So that would be the first thing that I would do. If I would start making ads, that would be the first thing. Start targeting there. Start focusing. I would be handing stuff out at these events you're going to.
I know.
Like a small flyer, like a small postcard, something that says, it's got to be basic though, that like, do you suck at making videos? Like, it's got to be something like that, you know, where I'm like, shit, I suck at making videos.
Yeah. So
can
here's
I swear
the thing.
on here?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Here's the thing with people here.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh yeah, and I know where this is going to come up. I had this conversation already all week about this. So bring it forth, and let me come back at you with something that I
demographic.
Yeah.
Is a little bit.
It's
older,
harder. It's
more mature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably less. I wouldn't say digitally illiterate, but less digitally savvy.
Yeah.
And what I've noticed, this is brought on like a whole completely different thing, is that they don't want to freaking take the online course. Yeah. They want me to
do it
work
for them.
with,
Yeah. They want you to do it for them. So we have that package as well, if that's the way you want to go. So you have to make a decision now going, okay, so there's usually a quadrant that you work when it comes to online programs or businesses and things like that. So we have four 4 things that we're going to do to build our online presence to make $1 million a year. Okay.
Oh God, she's so specific. That's what I need.
The first one is a membership program. So you would launch, so like if you make it into like 4 spaces, you would launch some kind of membership program. You know, digital, like you would teach something every month. Okay, so let me get like framed up in this. Like we'd create something like, be a part of our digital community. So they pay like $49 a month, $29 a month, whatever it is, reoccurring every month to be a part of the community. You get a private Facebook group. Yeah. You go on live, like on a live webinar every month, teaching certain subject matters. They get Q&A. You go live in the group. You offer other things like discounts on certain things. Like you can create we can find sponsors now for it based on the amount of, so it's like a whole membership program. Number 1. The second one would be like a course, like the YouTube course, which would be an online course. So this one usually is a 3-step course, usually sells for about $97.
Okay.
3 things you can teach them. There might be like half-an-hour videos with maybe to download PDFs, things like that inside of it. So usually a 3-part course, $97. The next quadrant is an online course starting at $297 and up. So whatever that is, full course load, which could be your YouTube course, would fit in that modality, in that space. And then the last one is one-to-one coaching. And the goal would be to do it.
This is a full course, and this is coaching.
One-to-one, yeah. And that would be at like $1,000, like you'd aim for $1,000 a month. So like there's numbers like 15, 250, I think it's 150 here, and then I can't remember what the number is like off the top of my head. And reoccurring, like this is a reoccurring income, this is a reoccurring income, these ones are offshoots. So that is literally a platform to create, and how we create $1 million a year doing what we do in a consulting world, because you're technically a consultant. You're like a digital marketing consultant. That is what you are. You specialize in YouTube, but you have capacities in other ways to teach, correct? So we technically want to start branding you in that way. So that is like you can take on the whole strategy I make up, right? Can we do the whole strategy from Facebook to Instagram to YouTube, Twitter?
Yeah. Okay, Because here's my thing. Like, this all sounds awesome. And I felt like I was kind of building the infrastructure to this, because the private coaching I was doing, the membership, what did I do? I really struggled with what to price my course, but I didn't want to make it too low because there's a lot of free stuff on YouTube. I didn't want to make it too high because it's my first course, and I wanted testimonials first, so $199. That's what I set it at. But I also included this private Facebook group. For only the students that are in it. So it's all set up, but I just need like the people. And the different things that I've tried are like I've done little 1-minute how-to videos. Those are just I got an idea, hit or miss.
Can you tell me what you've been doing?
Obviously, I vlog, and I don't think that a lot of my YouTube like subscribers would be interested, because I feel like if they were, they would have already tried making their own channel. Well,
yeah, and they're on YouTube already. If they're already subscribed to something, then they actually know what they're up to. Like, at least
they know what they're getting
into. Most of the people you're probably aiming for don't even know that
they don't know YouTube. They don't know that there's a subscribe button. Exactly.
They don't even have an account yet.
Which is so true.
Poor guys. I apologize if you're on this video.
Hey, Steven from London. I haven't seen you in a while, Steven. What's up?
Oh, I love Krista agrees with me. I don't know when she mentioned that, but totally.
So, and then so on Facebook and LinkedIn and some Twitter and Instagram, I talk about my vlog, and because I got feedback like, hey, if you're teaching YouTube, you should be making YouTube, because then I started to like make less vlogs, focus more on Zero to YouTube Hero and stuff like that. So, but then I was like, you know what, you're right. Like, what I pride myself in with my course is that I'm not just teaching you how to make money with a course, but I'm actually doing the thing that I'm saying I'm doing. Is I'm sharing my story authentically as possible. There's times where I'm crying. There's times where I'm consulting with
Stitch
talking
Fix
to a business.
boxes.
Yeah, exactly. It's all part of it.
I can't wait to get mine. I'm getting mine in like 2 weeks.
Did you just sign up for it? Yeah. Oh my god, it's like the best.
I'm so excited.
So yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, I just don't know what is like hooking the people. Like, I don't know what I don't know. I've tried tutorials. I've tried how-tos. I've tried this is what I do. And like, I know I have to build that audience still.
Yeah.
And then, like, of course, when I came here and started going all this networking things.
So here's what I know about the Coachella Valley.
Yeah.
They do not have social media strategies here.
Yeah,
they don't even have platforms at all. They don't know, because a lot of the people in this area, are seasonal, that come in, that live here. So the business owners are only used to busyness in certain times of the year.
Yep,
and they don't know the value of it. So I positioned at my BNI group this week I created a social media strategy 2-hour session just to try and get them into the zone of understanding why they need a strategy.
A framework,
yeah. Why do they need a strategy in any aspect of their business? And is that where my specialty is? No, it's not. But that could be something that we educate on.
Yeah.
But we have to, where we are, we have to educate. Like, nobody knows that there's, I haven't found any business consultants here. I haven't found business coaches anywhere. And people are like, you're a business consultant? I was like, yeah. So I explained to them what I do, but I haven't come across anyone. And I've been out networking for 4 weeks almost every day. Yeah. Like, a nobody.
Yeah,
you know?
I know, and that's so funny because that's how I felt. When I first came here, everyone was like, wait, what? What is this camera that you're holding? Yeah. You know, social media, YouTube, what? And they were like, there's no one that does what you do here. And I said, I know. Yeah. But before they take out their wallet, they don't know what they're signing up for. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So a lot of what you do, I feel like, it's going to be great. Like, especially this women's event you're doing. The more events that you can do like this I need you to educate. So you need to get into the face of people and give them value and teach them why they need to know this. So your goal, and maybe it's even to do like a free workshop here to fill seats and get people into your space.
Black girl entrepreneur, really quick. That was me. Yeah. Didn't even know about subscribe button until I started my channel and used Heather's program. I enjoyed it and learned a lot.
Oh, Yay! That's awesome. Yay. So that's what I would suggest that you do. Like, if we do free workshops to teach. Yeah. Why do you need to know this? What is it that you're going to need to know? From there, we can sell the package at the workshop. We can position the package that they can buy it right there.
Position the package.
Or if they want to do one-to-one stuff and actually work with you one-to-one, then we create that. So now you just need to figure out, if they don't want to do it themselves, can we hire someone to do it for them that works under your brand, that is an employee for you, that you teach how you want things done, that can implement. So if you don't want to implement it because you're like, I don't want to do this for people. Yeah. How do we then still have them in your life?
I've said that to myself.
And, so many times. We charge them $30 an hour and then we pay $20 an hour, and the company still makes money on the employee. So there's a markup in the profit so that there is profit. Right. We create a framework for that. So that's an option. So you think about it from that way.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh, so many things. So, this is something that I've talked to Tom about a lot, is that I feel like what I've been doing is like just like pushing people away because I don't want to do it. Yeah. I don't want to do that. Not that I don't want to do it, but I would rather do like vlogging, you know? And so if I can pitch it, manage it, but like pay someone else to do it, I would love to do that, but I have no idea. And we can talk later about that. But okay,
but that's an option when it comes to like, so if there's money on the table and we know that we can help them and it's part of an expertise that we bring forth, but we don't want to actually do the work, how can we still have them come through us? We still manage the project and the effectiveness, efficiency, all of the quality work that we do naturally, and then still have them get the outcome that they're looking for. So we can create the strategy there.
Sounds so awesome.
But one thing I wanted to bring forth, have you ever done webinars?
Let me show you literally what's on my desk. Okay.
We got a bunch of Post-it notes everywhere around here.
I have major ADHD. So I joined a Teachable Mastermind group. So it's a group of just other course creators. Yeah. And I wanted accountability. I wanted feedback. Because my impression, there's a Facebook group for Teachable Creators. And it's a weird spectrum of people because there's a lot of people in there who are stuck in course creation. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people who are posting like, I made $1 million this year. Like I made like $50,000 this month, and like just insane, awesome. I'm so excited that that's possible. Yeah. And then there's all these people in the middle who are trying to like get like, people to come to their freaking page. Yeah. And that's where I'm stuck. These Teachable Mastermind groups, I thought that I would join and kind of know the least.
Yeah.
But a lot of them, actually all of them, haven't finished their course.
Right.
So, but I was like, you know what, let me join for accountability and let me help. And, you know.
There's always value somewhere.
Yes.
Someone's there to teach us something all the time.
And one of the things I actually got out of it was webinars, because there's someone in there who only does webinars.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, that's what I could do. I can try to here's the course. Let me host a webinar for a particular group, like YouTube for entrepreneurs, YouTube for nonprofits, and then just, you know, it all leads back to the same product.
Yep.
I haven't done it yet, but I came up with my list. YouTube for nonprofits, YouTube for teachable creators, YouTube for entrepreneurs, and YouTube for teachers.
So you do a free webinar.
Yes.
You get people to sign up. And you know how we push it? By Facebook ads. Instagram ads.
Okay.
You're going to be putting money
from Facebook ads.
You're what?
I'm scarred. Because when I finished Zero to YouTube Hero, I was like, cool. My brother is also an entrepreneur, but he sells athletic stuff and like bracelets and stuff, power cords and stuff. So he has a product, like a thing that people can wear, and he saw so much success with it. So he did like a training with me on how to do Facebook ads. I probably put in $100.
Did you boost ads, or did you actually go through a business manager page?
Business manager page.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Did not boost an ad. I created an ad and like targeted it based on who I thought. I did a whole like that closet was covered in Post-its based on I was like, okay, who are the 4 people who have gone through this program and been successful and actually have channels? I wrote down everything that these people had in common and tried to target them. Lots of views.
Yeah, so you were selling a course though. So we're selling a free webinar.
Got it.
So here it is.
Got it. Okay. I got it. Facebook ads for the webinar.
For the webinar. So we're pushing people into the webinar. It's a free webinar where we're going to give them value in the webinar. 5 things you need to know about creating money on YouTube, or 5 tricks or mishaps I learned about creating my YouTube page, or what is the content people want to know? What do they want to hear? So we can start pulling the people already inside your YouTube group and go, guys, you know, if you were starting out your business in YouTube, what is it that you'd want to make sure you did differently now? You know, like there's 5 things, 7 things, 3 things, whatever. There's a number of things or a number of something that you can position about YouTube that will give tons of value, because you want to make sure everyone on the webinar gets value. They take away value, they learn something, they can implement something. Okay, that is the first key to doing free webinars. It's not about just the sales, it's about the webinar.
Yes.
And then all throughout your positioning, at the end I'm going to talk with you guys about this program that I have that you guys are going to love when it comes to this. So like there's technically frameworks, and there's a lot of great guys out there that put together a program. Lewis Howes, I don't know if you ever heard of him before. Yeah. So he has a 7-figure webinar program that I actually bought because I was like, I need to know this.
Yeah.
It's $1,000 course, but you follow the steps, you make that back. Like, and it's amazing. And I love Lewis Howes and School of Greatness, and cool. Shout out to him. I do shout outs to him all the time on stuff because I just I just love people that are inspiring other people. And when you're in flow and in the zone of what you're supposed to be doing in this world, like he is, it just makes my heart sing, you know?
Totally.
Anyhow, on side note.
Yeah.
So inside of there, and then you'll put in testimonials about it all throughout, people using YouTube and how it's changed their business. And it may not be people that have directly used YouTube with you, but or learned from you.
Seen that success.
Yeah. So like, you know, follower growth, or, you know, money they've made online, or programs they sold online. So you bring in testimonials about why YouTube platform is such a great platform to be on and to be using. So you are integrating consistently testimonials throughout the way. And then when you go in at the end of the 1-hour webinar at 50 minutes too, you put up the link that it's a really short, easy link for them to do, and be like, guys, you want to be a part of the program, go to here. Once you buy the program, you have access to me at a discounted 1-to-1 rate. So if you want to do coaching with me, you can. And then you stay on the line and go, what questions do you guys have about YouTube? So while people are able to buy it, do a live Q&A, get people involved. You start seeing people buy the program off your phone. You're going to acknowledge them on your video, like right away on the webinar, going, hey, Chantel, we're super excited. Can't wait to help you out with this.
Yeah.
So we lead people with the webinar to then the online program.
Right.
And that's what we do. And he, at least once a month. And
I know this works because I've done it. Like I have bought a course because I went into a webinar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how I think that you should position the webinar for now and start to get your traction that way.
And what do you think about like targeting it like this? Like so like nonprofits, for example, and then in Facebook ads, I could target people who work there. At nonprofits?
Yeah, you can. Just remember that if they're nonprofits, they don't have a lot of money, so they're probably not going to be wanting to buy this program from you, even though it can benefit them. Those are bigger fish that you're probably going to have to do one-to-one sessions and literally walk in the door to talk to them about why YouTube can benefit them and how they can expand their reach and sponsorship through YouTube. Yeah. But that's a one-to-one. Okay. Entrepreneurs are going to be on it. What else you got on there?
The course creators.
Yeah, which is still going to be, they're technically entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
So they're all going to fit into the entrepreneurs.
Okay.
All of it. And that's, I suggest you doing one a month to start. If you're having really great success on it, increments of like one every 2 weeks. And like, then you can start to push that out. So we have one course we can sell. The more courses we get that we can sell, the better off, you're going to be. Then you can do another webinar here.
Yeah.
Also, too, a lot of great strategies when selling a course like this is creating like a YouTube challenge, or an Instagram challenge with this like 5 to 7 days on something that they have to do. They sign up on a list. Do you have an email list? Yeah, you do, because I got an email from you. I'm like, wait, I got one. They sign up to your list, so now you're building your list. So then after the 7 days is over, on the 8th day, then you launch the program at a discounted rate to them, saying, guys, like, let's get on this. Let's do this together. Like, let's get into the flow. See where this is going?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
No. Yes. I'm plugging in all of the things in, because I feel like I've done pieces of this. Like, I've done a challenge with subscribers, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm doing the 10-day.
But now you need to be focused. So here's the thing. It's like we now have all these ideas, which we haven't even gotten through them all yet. I'm sure there's got to be more. And now you got to go, okay, here, and you can totally do this if you want. Put all the ideas on the wall on your Post-it notes, and then plug them away and go put them in priority. What are we trying to aim for first? Yeah. What's the daily actions that we need to be taking every day? And how are you taking those daily actions to move these things forward? So when you and Carissa do your accountability, you can be accountable to those things.
Yes.
Or else you get someone like me in your life that smacks you around a little bit every weekend to get things moving, like
right.
That's kind of how it works.
Awesome. Okay.
Questions.
I feel like I need to digest. I'm feeling really good about it though.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I had this list of webinars, so I was on that thing. I'm hesitant about Facebook ads, but I get how it's gonna work for something free.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then you have to build a rapport and relationship first.
Right.
For them to not know you and that you're positioning already a program online, and it's $200. Like, I'm launching this program like literally within the next couple of weeks. It's like 5 things you have to master to become a paid speaker. It's a $17 program. Like, it's super cheap. And why I did that on purpose. I wanted to give tons of value in it. It's a 5-module program. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say it's long modules, like short videos plus PDF plus, other like things to look at when it comes to like other YouTube videos, basically implementing the strategy that I'm talking about in that module. Mm-hmm. And that one I'll put a Facebook ad out for because it's $17.
Yeah.
But if I was selling it for $200, I would be doing this type of strategy because we got to get them through a funnel first.
Yes. The funnel.
And then they're on the email list.
The funnel.
So then you create your drip after that. So if they haven't registered for it, you now have a whole drip. So there's a whole bunch of stuff when it comes to online programs. For those of you out there, like, it like baffles my mind all the time about what it needs to take. But once you get it in place,
I know you only have to do it once.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly. And then you just duplicate. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm feeling really good.
Good.
I have other stuff, but the thing that was like really making me sad was I created Zero to YouTube Hero.
Yeah.
It was like so hard to make the damn thing.
Yeah.
That I really want to sell it.
Yeah.
And so I'm good. I just want to focus on this.
Because you have, like, we always have other things. Like, we just, like, I don't promote doing process management in companies. Like, I can create health and safety programs. Like, you don't hear me, like, talk about all that all the time. Plus, I don't want to be creating them all the time, one-offs here and there, fill the gravy bucket, we're good to go.
Yeah.
But it's, like, that is not where my passion lies.
Right.
Like, I love health and safety programs.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not that space, but there's certain other things that we always will do and we should do because as entrepreneurs, we should have more than one modality of making money. Always. It should always be there.
Streams of income.
Yeah.
Yep.
But keeping the flow. So a couple things to kind of like recap. So
let's do it.
when you're in person in the Valley, you need to have some kind of flyer that you're promoting something with, something for, why it's important, or a handout, postcard, something along those lines. Getting in front of as many people as possible to teach this concept in this Valley is going to be important for you. So either you launch a free workshop, you align with all these other places, business centers, any of the Chamber of Commerce's that may see value in this, or maybe you can even position all the business networking groups, because there's 5 BNI groups in the Valley, like close type Valley. Maybe we do a mixer around you teaching, educating. We're at a place, there's still wine and food around, but you do a half an hour session about why creating social media strategies is important for your small business. Maybe you can position something like that. So that's like the in-person, how do you keep networking and moving people through? The goal is to obviously meet them in person too. Yeah. So the more people you meet, the more you can look at their online presence, the more you can tell them the benefits of it, why they need to be doing it, what they can do. You give them value in the meeting, and potentially one-to-one clients will come from that position.
Got it. Okay.
The second stream is your online presence. So now how are we doing our webinars? How are we pushing webinars? How are we continuing to keep up our expertism? So all the live videos you do, all the feedback you give to the world, your vlogs, your postings, and all that, that is all niche into the online side of driving the business forward. So you continue driving here, and then you drive this in person, and then we don't sleep for a while. But at least that's what my life is happening right now. I'm going, oh my God, I got a 5:30 accountability call still. I got to be on this. And that's so literally funny. And then I got to go do work tonight. Like I have to go create content because now I'm accountable to you for my own content. I'm creating all these free downloads so that people can download information to give value into the world. And then they get on our list, and then we get to then, potentially be interactive with them on our lists, and
of course,
all that kind of jazz.
Well, this has been I can't even describe how helpful this is. I'm so excited because I feel like what it did was take all these little thoughts I had in my head, but now I'm like, okay, here's
the plan.
Yeah,
so now it's just streamlined, and here's where we're at right now currently. Doesn't mean in a week it's going to change, because it might, because that's what happens. But at least right now, okay, we got a ground floor foundation.
Okay, well, I will keep you guys updated. I'm going to keep you updated also, Colleen. For the rest of the time, because I know you have to go, do you have any questions for me? How can I help you? YouTube questions, video questions?
Well, I want to find out. I want to find out about all this technology you have in here, because I'm like looking at this stuff, going, "Oh my gosh!" Well, I definitely want to launch a podcast this year, so so I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Yeah, it's a Blue Yeti mic. It's signature. It's a fantastic mic. Vloggers, podcasters use it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Definitely recommend that.
I don't know. So from your perspective and standpoint, just because you're the expert in this field, because I do a weekly video tip on YouTube. It gets really minimal views.
Are you doing tags?
Yep.
You are?
Yep.
Are they long tail?
Like business coaching or business tips, so stuff like that.
Okay. I know you know this, but tag your videos with the question that you feel your viewer is going to type into the search bar.
Okay.
They're probably not going to type in business coaching because they don't know to.
Yeah.
But they might type in how to write a business plan.
Yeah.
Or how to stay motivated as an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Or, let's see, how to, I don't want to say increase my income, but something like that. How to
make more money in my business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so literally this is what I do. I'll have an idea in my head. I'll go to YouTube. So say I want to make a video about, let's do that, how to make more money, right? So just start typing in how to make more money. The things that auto-populate here are the most popular.
Yeah.
So it's like hashtags. You might not necessarily want to use the most popular because there's so much competition.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as a teenager on YouTube.
Look it's an ad.
Yeah. I know. Let's see. You can check out this tool I use. It's called vidIQ. It's a free browser plugin.
Okay.
And it'll actually tell you the search volume and the competition.
Oh, cool.
So I would not use this because it's high competition, low search volume. But potentially, if you were ranked high, you would get 1,500 searches on this keyword. And if you're here, then they're going to click on you.
Right.
So, for example, if you typed in Postmates, bam.
Nice.
And to show you on the back end.
What is Postmates?
It's like Uber Eats.
Okay, yeah,
Do you know what that is? So if you want stuff delivered to you,
Remember, I'm from Canada, everyone.
I know. I didn't.
I learned a whole new world around here. You know, I'm just like, what? You know,
that's so funny. Just to show you, like, if you can optimize your videos for search, it takes research. I put so much time into the research because then when you know that it's gonna be searched, then it'll be more beneficial. Yeah, it'll just keep working for you for as long as it's on your thing. So once this loads, please load, and if it doesn't, then I can show you somewhere else. Okay, it might not load, but I just screenshotted this to somebody. So it's like my favorite example. I uploaded it on September 23rd, 2016. This is like, I don't know, 17 views. Yeah. But as long as you are ranked and people make those searches, there's not a day, you know, where it doesn't go below 100 views, even today. And those searches. So now it's at like, you know, I don't know, 170,000.
179,000, yeah.
Yeah, but that came, you know, over the span of
or ish.
Yeah. Yeah. So just making sure, like, what I wanted to show you was what I used as tags, but for some reason I'm getting this. But just using tags that are real, not so, like, you're not going to use a hashtag that's so, like, no one else is using it. Yeah. But you wouldn't use, like, hashtag love either, because there's, like, millions of people that are using it. Yeah. So it's like, so if we were to position my speaker's course, so I would do a video on YouTube on how to become a paid speaker, let's say. There you go. Yeah. Oh, see, you can even do, like, you can get, like, more niche, but let's see what's here. One thing you want to look at is, like, recency of videos. So, 5 years ago, YouTube prefers recent content. Oh, yeah. So, you're going to, like, knock this guy out. See this guy, that's why, oh, actually, I met him. But see, that's why he's able to pass these guys who are 3 years, 5 years, 8 years. I mean, if I were you, honestly, okay. So and look, 8 competition, low competition, but there's not enough volume. Okay. So it's not gonna come, you know, it's not even 1,000 because that's why it's like 0. Oh, here, this might be better too. How to become a public speaker. But what you want to do is this whole thing is a keyword. Right. Yeah. And then just use all of them. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then just throw it. Okay, so that's what I'll do. So I'll do a video that gives value on it, and then pitch the course in it, and then you can sign up through the link. Use this one. You have at least 1,500. Okay. So you'll knock this guy, this guy, this guy. Definitely do this one. The one. How to become a public speaker, and then in there, oh, you know, you can get paid to do this. Yeah. Watch this other video. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Good. Look at that. Yeah, we're good. Awesome. All right, guys, where are you? Cool. Well, thanks for everyone who watched. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching the replay, feel free to leave a question for Colleen in the comments. I'll make sure she sees it. But the link to her website is in the description. You can also follow her on social media, which I've included underneath this video. Colleen, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. This has been enlightening. Yeah, it's great. I'm super excited. Super stoked that I was here. I love doing things off the cuff, which is even better, so that's good. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. Awesome. Well, I have a feeling this will be the last time you see her. She has her own YouTube channel as well, so go check that out. Is it just Colleen Lindberg? Yeah, I think it's under CLC Consulting, actually. Oh, CLC Consulting. That's her website. I'm sure you can find it on her website, and that's in the description. So we'll catch you guys later. Bye. Bye.